Anambra shine with our sweat and blood.
Anambra is rising. 3 years ago, a vision was set, and today, these visions have come to an actualization. 3 years of Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, CFR, as the governor of Anambra State, has brought a lot of smiles on people's faces. As you can see, we are the Mbuka Amas Road, Okpoko, one of the roads being commissioned by Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, marking his 3 years in office. This is one of the testaments of a livable and prosperous Anambra State, promised by Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo and delivered to the Anambra. This is Solution Footprint. This week, we'll be taking a look at the infrastructure, the roads, and all that will be commissioned as we mark the 3 years in office of Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo. Stay with us. My name is Uche Chukwu Ebuna.
Okpoko is a community in Ogbaru local government area of Anambra State with a population of 500,000 people living in squalor and very despicable human conditions. Three years ago, precisely on the 18th of March 2022, exactly a day after his swearing in, Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, CFR, embarked on an audacious journey to transform this urban slum.
Tomorrow, we will head to Okpoko in our local government area and pass off on it and indemnity as we signpost our commitment to fundamental urban regeneration, beginning with the greater Onitsha metropolis.
Hitherto neglected by previous administrations into what is today called the Okpoko New Haven. And today, we join the Okpoko community to celebrate Governor Soludo's return after 3 years of amazing transformation. Before Governor Soludo's intervention, Okpoko faced numerous issues: overcrowding, inadequate infrastructure, and limited access to essential services such as motorable roads, hospital, electricity, and others. For the residents, life was a daily struggle for survival. Governor Soludo then launched a comprehensive intervention plan for Okpoko, focusing on road infrastructure, education, and health. His commitment was simple. I quote, "Together we will rebuild Okpoko," unquote.
Okpoko, I am determined to give these poor people a new beginning. We are determined to give them a new beginning. Okpoko is the biggest urban slum in the southeast, if not in Nigeria, where you have more than 500,000 people in the most despicable urban squalor. Sewage, waste, no pipe-borne water, no hospital, no light, no roads.
On the 9th of July 2022, Governor Soludo also hosted the international community, including ambassadors, high commissioners, country representatives of United Nations agencies, and more. For these visitors, Okpoko was a true reality of the harshest urban slums and underdevelopment.
It's silted up to a level, but still not completed. About 1 kilometer down the road, still some 200-300 meters to go, for it to now empty into Idemmili River. And then from there now to go proceed to River Niger.
With vision and determination, Governor Soludo began the process of rebuilding Okpoko. He allocated resources, mobilized teams, and initiated projects aimed at revitalizing Okpoko as part of his broader plan for Onitsha area's urban regeneration. Three years later, it's time to acknowledge the progress made. One of the first steps taken by the solution team was to begin the cleanup of Okpoko, dredging and clearing of Sakamori Canal and other drainages, giving way to free flow of water into the canal, thereby leading to less flooding of the community. Governor Soludo equally awarded road contracts in Okpoko, amounting to 19.09 kilometers. 15 kilometers has been asphalted already. Today, solar-powered street lights adorn the streets of Okpoko, illuminating and shining light into the dark spaces that were once notorious for criminal activities. Before now, Okpoko community did not have a functional health facility. Governor Chukwuma Soludo built and fully equipped a general hospital, first of its kind in the area since the creation of Anambra State. The new hospital brings crucial services closer to the people, addressing the healthcare inadequacies that once plagued the community for decades. This is an effort that has benefited hundreds of women who have accessed the free antenatal care and delivery services, including cesarean operations.
I really thank God for this question and for this opportunity, because this is the first time I always came here. One, before this hospital was built, I always went for chemists. And when we went there, based on the board those drugs for inside markets, the treatment will not be as the government own. One. Two, the cost of the medicines, maybe the treatment they give to our children or to us, is too high, it's too costly. But since maybe I came here now, the lab that the labs nutrition they collect for us today is cheaper, more than the one that we do at the chemists or the other private hospitals. So I really appreciate the government, mostly our Professor Soludo, for the good work that he has done for the poor. People like us that do not have the money for all those bigger hospitals. We like that God will bless him and give him more strength.
Potable water is now taken for granted in Okpoko, as they now have access to pipe-borne water, courtesy of Governor Soludo. Also, thousands of pupils and students have benefited from the free education policy of the Soludo-led government. As a result of all these interventions of Governor Soludo in their community, the Okpoko people have now christened the community as Okpoko New Haven. And this has reverberated across Anambra State and beyond, as Okpoko is now being used as a case study and classical example of urban regeneration.
Solution is here. And the governor Potapara, Shepa, and they children, when they children, my alphabet dear. All there is 0 talk. 7 o'clock, Dubai, and don't say again. First campaign, no general or one.
n'osi ya ga-emeriri Okpoko abụrụ Dubai ada mazi aka ugbu a o jecha na ojebere anyị president ọ ga-achịrịrị anyị Naijiria niile gwana Soludo na ndị Okpoko niile jikọtara aka sị na ọ ga-adịrịrị ya mma ọ bụrụ next election ada ama aka onye gbara aka anyị etida ya ebe ahụ ama ada ama aka ọ ga-achịgide anyị Chineke gozibe Soludo ọchịchị anyị ụmụ ya achịa ọ ga-adịrịrị ya mma n'aha Jizọs.
And so, on this day of celebration, Governor Chukwuma Soludo returns to witness the fruits of his labor and to commission several key projects that have reshaped Okpoko New Haven. Among the projects commissioned are the brand new General Hospital, one of the 5 embarked upon by the Solution government.
I'm overwhelmed to see the amazing transformation of this area. I think I was here last year and I learned about this work, and I'm very glad that you invited me to come and see the beginnings of a transformation of a new era in this particular area. I'd like to congratulate you, Your Excellency, for your amazing leadership, for your steadfastness, and for your focus on what matters to the people of Anambra State and the people of Okpoko. I think investing in health and education, basis of any meaningful development, I think is the right thing to do. And that very much aligns, in my own view, with what my boss, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is also trying to do, to focus on the health and well-being of Nigerian people. And this is a good example. So congratulations to the people of Okpoko.
3 years ago, actually, I was sworn in on the 17th of March. That was 3 years yesterday. The next day, the next morning, we started our work here in Okpoko, the biggest urban slum in the southeast, if not in the country. No roads, no water, no electricity, no hospital, nothing. But where you have more than 500,000 people, you haven't, Honorable Minister, you haven't seen anything yet. You've come to inspect the road. There are still ongoing projects, yet uncompleted. But we have also come to commission some of the completed ones. Because when we came, we didn't have water, isn't it? This hospital didn't, I'm sure you have water here. We have now water scheme. We are going to be commissioning one as well. You have roads, over 15 kilometers now completed and still many more ongoing. Street light, water scheme, and what else do you want? Our dream, and I will say it over and over again, our dream for Okpoko is that the dry bones will rise again. The dry bones will rise again. From the slum, over 500,000 people living in the most despicable urban squalor. Okpoko is gradually, you told us that it's no longer Okpoko, it's now New Heaven. Is that New Heaven? Is that New Heaven? Good.
This General Hospital in Okpoko, New Heaven, built by His Excellency Governor Soludo to the glory of God and for the benefit of all citizens of Anambra and the benefit of humanity. And God bless. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you.
A network of improved roads, all designed to foster growth and enhance the quality of life of the residents of Okpoko.
Glory of God, we are commissioning this Ojo Road. I think that's one of the newer ones. The glory of God, we commissioned the Ojo Road today, being the 18th day of March 2025. Amen. Last year we commissioned the water scheme here today. I think you are drinking it, eh? Wonderful. Okay, thank you very much. What are the pupils? I want the male, yourself, the male, the female, and the male. Two of you to hold the scissors and cut this and cut the scissors and cut the tape. Two of you. You will cut this to the glory of God. Okay, cut it. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Education is key to the future of any community. With the free education policy of the Solution government for public schools in Okpoko, hope of a brighter future is rekindled in the hearts of parents and children alike. Today, the people of Okpoko came together to celebrate not just the completion of projects, but the promise of a better tomorrow.
One thing that is certain is that who much is given, much is not expected. Okpoko people have seen the light of Solution government. We are so much happy to welcome you to Okpoko. Now we want to tell you one certain thing. Come November 8th this year, we have 221 polling units in constituency 1 here. We are guaranteeing you that we will win the 221 polling unit without mixing work. Because you have so much love and we must reciprocate.
I want to use this opportunity to apologize to you for what happened 3 years ago. Okpoko was one of the local government that we lost the election. We are apologizing to you. It will never ever happen again. It will never ever happen again. You have always discussed about it. It's a dream for you, and you are actually actualizing today in your body. We will appreciate you, and the only way we will appreciate you is when the people of Mali will visit you after November 8th to say thank you, Mr. November.
Governor Chukwuma Soludo's commitment to the poor, the downtrodden, and the forgotten segments of the society is clearly the way to go for all levels of government.
We are happy, all in Anambra and mainly in Okpoko community. We are very happy Odi herself, I have been here before no Okpoko. It's wonderful. Since the during time of Obiano and the Peter Odi had been no Okpoko. And many roads and water boreholes. You can see no Okpoko. No one feel happy. I know the governor. Also, more 4 years. About in short, Bogadic America. So we are very happy. And this election I get this year, wonderful things game in Okpoko. Okay, 100 over 100 due to the roads and good maintenance of the roads, water boreholes, and security.
That man is wonderful. I don't know how to explain him. The things he did in this Okpoko precisely. Initially, Okpoko is like a ghetto. But he came and started building roads, giving us electricity and water boreholes. So, initially, when a governor wants to come to Okpoko, you cannot see crowd of people like this. But because of the things this man has been doing in Okpoko, everybody would like to come out. Especially myself. I'm not supposed to be here because I had a leg injury. When I say I must be present, so that I'll be clapping for him. If I cannot do anything for him, I'll be clapping for him. He's doing wonderful.
I'm from Okpoko here. I've been born and brought up here for years. Talking about the governor's impact, as in the impact he has created for us here in Okpoko. This is a place we normally know as a big slum, whereby it's a no-go area. But with him, he has really done a lot for us as far as we can say for now. And he's ready to do more, as he's still saying, as he's still promising us. And we really believe in him. We really thank him a lot.
Governor Soludo has been intentional, deliberate, and focused, and he is building to last by delivering quality infrastructure and other dividends of democracy to the people of Anambra State. For Governor Soludo, I quote, "You haven't seen anything yet," unquote.
This is only the beginning. This is a very important case study in urban regeneration. The transformation of Okpoko. And what I say to you is that we have only begun with the basics. Ndi Okpoko, Okpoko, you haven't seen anything yet. We are only just beginning.
Governor Soludo is seeing firsthand the transformation his administration has brought to the Anambra. This is a testament to progress in action, from urban cities to rural areas, from infrastructure to human capital development. That is the solution magic. The solution is indeed here in Anambra State. With that, we come to the end of today's episode of Solution Footprint. I am Uche Chukwu. See you again next week for another wonderful episode of The Solution Footprint. Follow us on all social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We are Solution Footprints. And on X, formerly Twitter, we are Solution FP. See you again next week.